How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel in the Christmas spirit?
Not me. Just seem like that's the only time you can get to it.
Oh, not only can the only time you can get to it, but come to find out by trying to watch Elf, that's when they charge you the most. Like I couldn't find Elf nowhere. I wanted to watch Elf. I couldn't find it nowhere for the free, and I watch my movies for the free.
Yeah, Elf, The Grinch. There's another one that they.
Oh, you paying for those? You paying for those?
This time of year, you pay for it.
You paying?
You probably can find them on HBO or Disney during the year for nothing. Mm-hmm. But you won't watch them during those times.
Yeah, but come around Christmas time,
I remember seeing The Grinch on HBO Max all year long and ignoring it. And I was like, we'll get to it when it's Christmas time. And that ain't up there no more. And it's like, really? y'all took it off then? Because it's premium now.
Yeah, you got to pay for this now. Which, you know what? It makes sense in a capitalist mindset. It makes sense. Why not? Why not, when you know that you have the most attention, capitalize on that attention that you're getting? Why not?
Yeah, man. It makes sense as a capitalist, man. But as a consumer, it really sucks. Really sucks. It's like, man, I want to find my Peanuts stuff, man. I can't find it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you happen to be on CBS at the right time. But like, I mean,
and even you got to catch it at the right time. And if not, good luck finding it. Good luck being able to get it. You better go get you one of them box sets at Target or something, and then they're going to charge you premium at Target for it.
Definitely, man. I don't know, man. It's the holiday season. I know we talked about how it's good to get together and give thanks. Man, it's really about $1 sometimes too.
It's about $1. They say it's the season for giving, but it's also the season for taking. It's the season for taking, because they're gonna collect them dollars from you. They cashing in. It's time to cash in. That's how corporations look at it. And that kind of changes the spirit of Christmas and holidays. And I know it turns people away from Christmas. And that's not ultimately what Christmas is about. And we get it. We understand it. We know that. But the commercialization of it, it's out of control. It's been out of control. And I think it's getting even more out of control. And we've seen it. We talked about it. Like, we look in the stores before Halloween's even over. Man, matter of fact, it might even be September sometimes. At the end of September, you see Christmas stuff already rolling out. It's like they
start getting ready to sell it.
It's time to cash in. Cha-ching, let's go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, can you be mad at them for taking advantage of the opportunity? Because if us as consumers, if we weren't so heavily on the consumption, then they wouldn't do it. There would be no need to say, all right, let's make Black Friday not a Black Friday. Let's make it a whole Black Month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We were consuming, so like, every year they're gonna push that line up a little bit more, you know, to see how much can we capitalize on everybody's willingness to spend. So before you know, it's gonna be August. Christmas is gonna be out. It's gonna be soon after 4th of July is over. Christmas is gonna be out. You know, because what other big holiday after 4th of July? We had the big celebration for 4th of July, and then everything else is relatively small. So it's like, all right, and we are already breezing through Thanksgiving. The only thing that might get in its way is because people are putting Halloween so high up on the list now. So you got to have a little bit of you got to have a section for Halloween. But I think they might move it all the way up to August at some point and say, after 4th of July, give me your money. Let's go. Let's start spending.
Man, you know, that makes me just think, man, like a lot of the holidays and stuff, some of them, okay, for all the woke people, they're pagan. I said it. For all the woke people, they're pagan. Now, back to the conversation. I wish that the holidays, like a lot of them are based in pure intention, but people ruin it with stuff like that. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, and I heard somebody say one time, there's no such thing as a bad idea, but people mess everything up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the idea of everything that you can come up with is probably a good idea, but it's a person who's gonna mess it up somehow. You know what I'm
Find a
saying?
way to get in the way. Find a way to get in the
Through
way.
greed or greed of power, greed of money, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Just the idea of them being better than you. You know what I'm saying? They'll find a way to try to manipulate it and take advantage of it, man. And it's sad that, man, holidays have really been abused like that, because now you get people who just they're Grinches for it. You know what I'm saying? They're Scrooges. They don't rock with it because they've been over abused, and then they start learning a little bit or hearing stories about other little things, and they give them a reason to just say, all right, I kind of had a hunch, now I'm done with it, you know, and it shouldn't be.
Now, but with those things, it just kind of just goes in and sort of solidifies their
point of view that they were
their prior point of view. You know, yeah. And it is our fault, as like I said, as consumers, as those people who make a big spectacle out of it. And not saying I'm one of those, but I'm talking, when I say we, I'm talking about general people make a big spectacle over these things, which, you know, we turn these holidays into something that becomes more stressful. It becomes more of a burden for a lot. It separates, you know what I'm saying? You see kids who like, I can't get this, or parents who feel bad because they can't get their kids a certain thing. And then you see other people who are living a high life, and it draws that separation. It starts to polarize, you know, and then crime goes up and all those things. And we see the negative outcomes of these holidays.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. It can bring a lot of bad out of people when it's supposed to bring good. If the whole theme of it is giving and joy and loving and gratitude for stuff, man, and then people end up with desperation and entitlement, kids with entitlement, their parents stressed and desperate, you know what I'm saying? Like all these jealousy, envy, comparing yourself to other people, you know what I'm saying? Like it brings all these bad traits out when really it's supposed to just be a pure thing. Like, man, we've ruined it. Humans ruin stuff,
and
man.
That's when you get that woke population that goes in so heavy and denounces these things that are just supposed to be meant to be, one, for observance, and then two, you know, just an uplifting spirit. For one, if you don't believe in the religious aspect of certain things like Christmas and Easter, you know, but for those who do want to celebrate and observe it, it's also just a good time for festivities and family and all those things. And we, like you said, great ideas. We hey, let's find a way to celebrate this. And now we just make it, we get in the way. We mess it up. We mess it up.
Man. Mess it up. The idea of being able to call the police to save my life is a great idea until somebody kills me. You know, when I call them. Yeah. It's a great idea. Everything's a great idea. Yeah. And what's we were talking about capitalism. What's socialism?
Socialism, yeah.
Great idea. Bad performance of it. That's why people talk so bad about it. You know what I'm saying? But the idea that we're all going to be taken care of and equal and stuff, good.
So you can honestly say, you can honestly say there's almost every entity that you can even think of, from a teacher to a police officer to somebody in the military to whatever it is. We've always found a way to mess something up. A football coach.
Mess it up.
Mess it up.
Fantastic ideas.
Inspiring kids.
Yeah.
They end up Sandusky and whatnot. Find a way to mess it up, man. We as human beings will find a way to screw something up. And even the most purest idea, the most purest function that you can think of, we can find a way to screw it up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It is what it is. It's real, unfortunately, but it's insane, man, that none of us, I mean, and maybe this is just me giving too much attention to the smaller group. Most people get things right. It's only a small group that, you know, tend to mess stuff up, but they make it bad for everybody afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when you say small group, even though that small group is still a large population, though. Because when we're comparing small groups to billions and we're in the hundreds of millions, that's a lot still.
I mean, from that perspective, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I'm trying to zoom out on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to zoom in. You zoomed in.
Yeah, I went one way, you went another way. Like, you made me think about, you know what I'm saying, the micro idea.
Real.
And now it's like, jeez. I didn't want you to take it back. I didn't want you to even recant a little bit on it. It's like, nah, man. Now we screwed up. We screwed up.
We are. I try to spin it to a positive.
nah, don't back off of it. We screwing up.
We're gonna stand on that. It's bad out here, man. Cause like you say, if it's 100 million doing something wrong, there's too many people doing something wrong, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still too many.
Yeah. Cause it's enough to affect culture at a number like that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, my bad. I mean, I ain't mean to step on your recant, but
it's all good, man. It's Christmas time. Ho, ho, ho.